Hi, thank you so much for having me today speaking on mental health and wellness. I think this is an extremely important topic, very relevant in today's times. If I'm allowed to take a step back and think of mental health and wellness, I realize although the brain has not changed its shape, size, color and chemistry, 1 out of 8 people in our country is found to be mentally ill. Yeah? And I'm not saying that. There was a research done by National Institute of Medical Health and Neurosciences, and they have published this data. They say that younger people are dying more of suicide, younger people are mentally ill, younger people drink more than what their parents actually drank, and we all know today in any organization, roughly 60 to 70% of population belongs to younger age group. Hence, in light of this, HR manager must play a role of an effective mental health soldier. They must help employees to stay relevant and function relevant at workplace. Inclusivity is another most important trait of any HR manager, and that he must find ways to make the entire culture in the organization more inclusive, more diverse. And that brings me to the important question on how many of us have mental health policy in place. Let me give you a scenario. A vice president has a fracture and many of us suddenly start visiting his place to give him best wishes and pray for his speedy recovery. However, if one says, I'm sad and I'm not feeling like coming to work for next few days, the first thing that we'll ask is that true? Is he pretending? And that's when we start questioning the trust. If someone says, I have a pain in the chest, you don't investigate whether he ate prawns or paneer last night, yeah? You just do an ECG. Similarly, if someone says, I feel like ending my life, and there is no, reason behind it, you cannot ridicule them and get into logical reasoning of why, how, or give them long pravachans on do's and don'ts. I think our role as HR managers is to help oneself accept what's happening in their life. Acceptance, as we know, is the first step towards resolutions, isn't it so? India Incorporation published research stating 50% of corporate population is coping with workplace stress of some kind, whereas only 30% of Indian organizations have mental wellness programs in place. Thus, there is a clear gap between what employees are facing versus what employers are doing to mitigate these concerns. Now I cannot conclude without speaking what we do in our organization, right? We conducted a dipstick resulting into 76% of our population indicating some signs of mental stress, anxiety, and 86% expressing the willingness to participate in mental health wellness programs if at all those are conducted in the company. As a result of that, we launched a very progressive employee assistance program in collaboration with a very renowned agency. The program is all about offering confidential counseling services, not just to them, but also to the employees' family members. A year after the launch, we have analyzed the data and we see that 45% of active users every month availing these services. We have ongoing periodic campaigns for generating awareness of availability of these services on the campus. This is one way where people's interests are being heard, and there are steps taken towards addressing them. The business benefits, of course, happy employees generating happy work, happy employees generating productive work, and plus the underlying philosophy that even in uncertain times, the company thinks about us and is concerned towards our wellness. With this, thank you very much CLO to give me an opportunity to speak on the topic. Thank you.